So I'm broadcasting, eh? I need to double check something. Doo-doo. Okay, it's fine. Okay. Hello. This is DarkElf85 on YouTube or HektontheMage's on PSN. And welcome to an earlier streaming session of Shadowrun, Dragonfall Director's Cut. I forgot to check my mic. I forgot to do a mic check before I started recording. I always do because you never know. Also, it's early, as I mentioned, because my friend and I guess now former colleague, because he's going to be leaving soon. Hopefully next week he'll be able to get everything organized or sorted out because it's been a process for him. But we didn't play games yesterday. I think he was moving stuff and sending stuff off, packages and whatnot. So we're going to be, and whatever else, probably just packing. So we're going to be playing tonight. So that's why I am streaming earlier. Of course, if you're watching this later on YouTube, it won't matter. But, you know, for anyone who happens to watch normally, if anyone, and then you're like, where is he? This is why. All right. We are, oh yeah, this crap. We're doing this crap. That's what we're doing. Oh, I got my credit card from my parents today. Well, I guess it came in yesterday. No wonder at times the delivery people in Korea don't know how to deliver my mail to me. So when I saw, first of all, it was delivered someplace else. It was delivered to the General Affairs office, and I'm like, why? What? First I thought it was my Amazon packages, which makes no sense that they would be delivered there. But you never know, sometimes they screw up. Not Amazon, I mean the delivery people here. But, go to the second floor. But I looked at the mail, and my father, my dad, not only did he have the wrong location to deliver it to, because that's not even a place anymore, which I've told him that. I literally probably need to send him a text message with that information, because otherwise that's the only way he may remember is to check that. He also likes to not put my name on my packages, which I think that might be something he normally does to anyone's packages. And I'm just thinking, really? Can you not do that? Can you have my name on there? I mean, he either doesn't put my name or his name. At least he doesn't do both. I mean, I didn't even think it would deliver to me. I thought you had to have the two. The sender is optional to have a name. I know that much, but he doesn't even have my name on there. I was just like, how do you not have my name on my own mail? It's so interesting that they knew it was for me, but probably because they've seen, my dad's handwriting is unique. So that's probably why. But I'm just like, really? Really? Okay, I don't really want to just go through some of these doors that are open, quote unquote. You know what I mean? Claims all these doors are open. Well, I guess we'll just start here. Anyone home? Hello? You might be one of the... No, you're someone else. Also, my cousin took a picture of her, like it was a couple of days ago, took a picture of her son on his first day of high school, and I was just like, wait, what? When I saw that, it happened to pop up because I was posting, I think, because since I recently was more active on YouTube or on Facebook, Facebook has deemed it necessary for me to know what people are up to now. Again, It's interesting. And one of the things that I saw was her son. My first cousin once removed, or my cousin once removed. And I was like, wait, he's in high school now? He's like freaking 14 years old now. Last time I saw him was when he was like 8 or 9, I think. because 3 years of COVID, basically, 2 to 3-ish. And then, yeah, plus 2 years prior, because I was going to go back in 2019, that autumn, and that didn't happen. Or, no, winter or 2020, yeah. Because I usually try to go every 2 years so I could do other things, visit other places. And by other places, I mean like not a whole lot of other places because I don't like humidity. But, gee, we didn't know that, Dark. But yeah, I was just like, holy crap. So yeah. Time is ever fleeting and yet sometimes feels slow, but ultimately marches on regardless. Sometimes fast too, but just goes on its own steady pace. A group of metahumans huddles. No. Oh, actually, a group huddles. Okay, I think that is grammatically correct. A group of metahumans huddles together. Yeah, their eyes wide with terror. I always dislike something like this when you use of something and then it's the first noun that's actually what's used. It always throws me off with things. English language can be crazy. The terror. Many of them have scrapes and bruises, and a few have more serious injuries. Their clothes are tattered and stained. Franz. At your approach, a disheveled-looking middle-aged man steps forward, placing himself between you and the main group. His gray hair is badly matted, and a pair of battered reading glasses hang from the bridge of his nose. Who are you, may I ask? And what are you doing here? Nobody important, just passing through. Who are you? I'm either your best friend or your worst nightmare, up to you. Now who are you? Hekton, and you are? My name is Franz. These are my friends and my wife. We live together, well, we used to live together, up on the 3rd floor. Oh, the hackers are by the stairs, okay. You used to live upstairs? Yes, until about a week ago. Then the Magnificer's pets moved in, and we had to run for our lives. Spirits, you mean? He nods, a look of pure misery on his face. They're always summoning the damned things. But last week they lost control of a handful. Before we knew what was happening, they were running wild in our living room. Oh my goodness. We tried to protect ourselves, but we were no match for them. He shakes his head, a haunted look in his eyes. We had no choice but to leave everything behind. We've been scraping by down here ever since. Franz takes a moment to collect himself. When he speaks again, he looks more composed. At least Janet is letting us use her matrix uplink. We can still afford to feed ourselves thanks to her. This would be my ticket to probably meet with her if I don't feel like lying. If there are uncontrolled spirits loose up there, someone needs to deal with them. Might as well be us. Franz's face lights up in excitement. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Please let us know when it's safe to return home. Optional. There's a lot of people. like how you can open that door, but then there's... Oh, no, never mind. We can go through here. What's in here? I thought that was moving, so I was confused. Inspect. The communion must flourish. The communion must grow. Note. On the dresser is a scrap of paper with Shark Tank scheduled in it. Wait, what? I've been watching some stuff? We are one through the communion. Join us and it will be one together. We'll be one together. Yeah. I love how it also looks like a squaller's paradise here. Filthy drawers. What? Why am I looking through this now? Yeah, I took money through filthy drawers. That's gross. What the fudge is... What? What? That's not the human... or that one drawing of, like... I forget what it's called, but of the human body or whatever. What the fudge is that? The communion speaks and we listen. Give yourself willingly. Join us and be rewarded. I was able to read that. What's in this? Hey, Blitz. You want some bliss? Your namesake? No. They don't need it. They're already hooked on BLTs. Hey, bacon, lettuce, and tomato sandwiches. And BTLs. That'd be funny. I believe that's her place. Actually, it might be here. Oh, good target practice. Motherfucker. I didn't think they were on the second floor, but I guess they are. I thought they were only on the third. Freaking hurt me. I just opened up a door. You're the ones who should have had it locked, mother effers. Just saying. You should have it locked. You don't want people coming in here. Flush target. The target loses their cover bonus for the rest of the turn. There's nothing to hide behind in there. Over there, it's frustrating. I forgot you're a conjurer. Thank goodness. Can you stop hitting my machine? It's not even activated. Dang nabbit! It's not effing activated, motherfucker. Oh, it was just loading. Okay, I was like, why is it taking a while? Confuse it. Dang it. Missed the healer, missed the healer, missed the healer. Brown, brown. Yeah. Die. Look at that. And that. And again. You're not dead. I say die. I said die. God, fuck. Ah! Stop hitting my bot! Ouchie. I don't want to use I don't have another one, which is rather annoying. Boo. There we go. Spell book. Stash. Huh. I don't really care for that. There's the magic that I was thinking of from in the first game. I sometimes get some of the missions from the first game and this game confused. Yeah, in Shadowrun, Returns, and Dragonfall. It's confusing. Okay, I need to go to the 3rd floor and get these beasts out of the way. I want to see something here. It doesn't show me its HP. It bothers me. Okay, whatever. Wait, why? Why would you have this option when there's stairs going down? Okay, I have to see something here. I go down here. That just doesn't make any sense. It only makes sense on the 3rd floor and on the 1st floor. On the 2nd floor, you have an up and down. Just because some people are lazy? I mean, that's just dumb. Oh, what's in here? Oh, a beast. Magnifica free spirit. Free spirit. Dun dun. Okay, game. That was a 99% chance, and you're telling me I effing missed? Poppycock. That's all I've got to say on that. About that, yo. Poppycock. Seriously. There's 2 in there. Ew, the third one was 100. I don't have a problem with that. Of course not. I gave it to Hekton. Oop, I gave it to me. I didn't give it to himself. Whoopsies, I meant for Blitz to have it, but sure. That is so weird. No, he's not moving? Okay, that's fine. I'd rather you not move. Really? The game. There we go. I like how it's all this trash and there's nothing that helps block things. Oopsie. Ah, fudge you! It's gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna have to heal that. I'm not happy about that at all. What? I can't heal it. Why can't I heal it? Game, why can I not heal my drone? Why can't I heal Max? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, not enough AP. It says 1. It says I just need 1 AP. That's a bunch of horse crap. It clearly says 1 in the bottom right hand corner. Oh, that's a bunch of popping cock and bull. If I ever do see, if I ever may say. Oh gosh, I should have just reloaded. This is not good. Can I stop missing? It's really annoying. Oh my gosh. It's acid full. Oh yes. Yes. Why can't I hit? I know it's low chance, but come on. Okay. See, it's one! It's fucking one! This game is really weird and rather annoying at times. Just saying. Just saying. Blocked the hit. Let's see here. Hit. Oh shit, I hit her too. I did not mean that. Can we stop hitting? I'm sure stood next to the shadow. Or a statue, not shadow. That's funny. These are hard. No! No! For F's sake. Thank you. Okay, I got healed, but not that much, but... What? I didn't give Blitz any items? Are you fucking kidding me? I didn't realize he had one space. I mean, I knew he would have two. He had one originally because of the med kit for his drone, but I didn't know that he had two open spaces. You know. Whatever. Why are you all always so far away? It's annoying. What's in here? got him. We've got company. Blast him. Well, I didn't know you were gonna attack me. Really, game? Take that. And that. Got that. Free action. You're in a ley line, huzzah! Look at that. Haha. Eh. Wow, wow. Somehow you're flanked. I can't see. Okay. Okay, there we go. I'm just like, you're a liar, game. You're the conjurer. Dang nabbit. I don't like it. I don't like it. Ooh. Get out of here. Womp, 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 womp. Look at that. Oh, that makes the spirit go. That's good. Dang. Strip your armor. Ah, I killed you. Get out of here. Take that. Take it again. Teehee. Don't engage. Don't engage. Okay, the game froze up on me. Okay. Can I not walk around? I can't walk around. I don't know why I did that. As it was like, oh, you picked up too many items at once. We're confused. What's the spell book? Shadow. Which characters cannot be targeted nor target others. Huh. I wonder if that shamanic spell. That's how you. That's right? So you say that. Why? Why are there weird things? Okay, so there's a console here. That's an open door. Let's do a save so I don't just throw myself into something silly. I'll finish my tea and start drinking my water. The water is sweating. Bottled water is sweating. Watermelon lemonade sparkling water. That sounds funky, but it tastes good. Like how the picture doesn't show any of the white seeds. Watermelon has two types of seeds. Black and white. What's in here? Death and refuse. Indeed. Death and refuse. Doop doo, doop doop doo, doop doo. Walking along a dilapidated hallway. Do do do. Come on. See, that one makes sense to say second or round. Just gonna point that out there, game. No, that's not right. I gotta go down here. Doop 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 doop. Okay, Dark. Stop walking like that. Ah! Hello again, friend. What can I do for you? Look at me. Do you know anything about the hackers over by the stairs? Janet, you mean? Of course we know her. She and her bitheads control the only matrix hookup in this dump. Thankfully, she allowed us to use her uplink. It's only by her generosity that we've been able to provide for ourselves at all, and she's kept us from having to rely on Parson and his wacko religion, thank God. He leans towards you and lowers his voice. By the way, friend, you don't want to plug in with those communion drones. I've seen it too many times. People jack into the hub, and when they come back out, they're different. It's creepy, and it's wrong. Different? What do you mean? What do you mean different? Maybe detached is a better word? I've seen all kinds of people jack into the hub, but only one type comes back out. Quiet, subdued, disinterested in anything other than their beloved communion. I don't know what happens to them in there, but they're somehow less. I don't know. Less alive when they come back out. It makes my skin crawl. I need to get in there, meaning not the hub, but to Janet's place. Do you know the password? Yeah, I do. If you help us, I'll tell you. Oh, we already did this. What kind of help do you need? What we need is to get back home to our apartment on the next floor. But we can't do that while those spirits and the Magnificers summoned are terrorizing the place. If you take care of them, if you clear the path for us to return home, I'll give you the password that you'll need to speak with Janet. I was just up there, already cleared all those spirits. Karma +3, or gained 3. Thank you so much. There aren't many people left that put themselves in danger to help a bunch of strangers. So, about that password. Oh yes, oh yeah, of course. The password is Shark Tank. Oh! But that was in random spot with the communes. In the communion area, so I don't know how you would put that together, but don't ask me why. Thanks again. You're truly a wonderful person. Come on, everyone. These kind of people. Thank you so much. You've been so kind. Thankful. You've been so kind. You've been so kind. Thank you. We say the same thing. Blah 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 blah. And what's interesting, I think they literally go all the way. Yeah, they go all the way to the stairwell. Or they don't. Never mind. I thought they did. Yeah, like, why would you have thought that would be? Also, it disappears after you look at it. That's a Shark Tank. But anyway. I guess that was important. Okay. Oh, I could have just bypassed it, I guess. Press the intercom button. Hey, I'm a pizza delivery guy. I ended up with a few extra pizzas and thought you'd want one. No charge. The panel buzzes and a nasal voice pours through the speaker. Password. Shark Tank. The door unlocks with a click. Middle-aged woman with chocolate-colored skin and shoulder-length dreadlocks looks up from her PDA with a start. She's checked out in form-fit body armor. She's checked out, wow. She's decked out in form-fit body armor, and in a flash, her assault rifle goes from slung to held at the ready. Who the hell are you? And how did you get the password? I just guessed. Shark Tank was my mother's maiden name. Bribery, threats, violence, that sort of thing. Ask politely. There isn't enough of that in this world, don't you think? She gestures with her rifle. Cut the shit and start talking. What do you want, and why are you here? Parson sent me. He wants his hardware back. She shakes her head violently. No way. Those parts are keeping us online. And not just us, but everyone worth a million in this hole. Parson can keep running his ridiculous little cult just fine with what he's got. But us, we're the only matrix connection that these people have. Intelligence. Look, those parts can't be irreplaceable. Let me take a look at your terminal. Maybe we can figure something out. Too bad, I need those parts. I don't have time for this. I need those parts right now. I don't want this to get messy, so back down. Let's do the top one. Alright, the terminal's in the back. Go take a look, but if you try to rip us off, you're gonna regret it. So, by back, we mean back here. Yes. Hacker terminal. The hacker's terminal has clearly been cobbled together using whatever parts they could find. In spite of this, it's a remarkably impressive piece of machinery. Studying the terminal, it takes almost no time to identify the components that Parson sent you to find. Take the signal converter. Examine the terminal to see if the signal converter can be removed without disabling it. At the moment, it is impossible to remove the part without disabling the terminal. The converter is required so that the signal the terminal sends can be interpreted by the data jack of its user. Perhaps a more common part could be modified. Dang it, for me not having intelligence +5. Only 4. Attempt to bypass the parts and keep the terminal active. You can't make heads or tails of the inner workings of the terminal. Let it alone. Okay, have your teammate. See, this is why. If you have high intelligence, I think you can do something with it, but although I could get intelligence, but let's have your teammate examine the terminal to see if the parts can be replaced. Optional, find impulse transmitter. The converter is a pretty specialized piece of hardware, but a data jack impulse transmitter is a widely available piece of equipment. It could be converted to work in its place. Step away. Okay, where would I find something like that? I forget. Yanit eyes you warily. So, what did you find? Just my mind, I'm taking the parts. Nothing yet. We can fix the part. Cobble you a new one, actually, but you'll need an impulse transmitter. Our eyes widen. You could do that? Jury rig one for us? That'd be amazing. Don't get too excited. We still need the part. I bet you could get one from Carl down on the ground floor. No one else around here would have anything like that. She checks herself. Well, except for Parson, of course. He's got more replacement parts than he knows what to do with. Alright, I'll see what I can find. Running around in a dilapidated apartment building, fought over by gangsters, and the game not recognizing stuff because I hit the wrong button apparently. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Not actually getting to the root of the problem, trying to find Apex in this building. Framed picture. Blurry photo of Yanit, probably taken substitution with a cheap PDA camera. Carl! Carl! If you know that reference. But that's messed up, dude. Let's just save. Just in case we have to do something crazy. Apex Rising! Not that stupid game. Actually, isn't. Well, Apex, not Apex Rising. It's not that. But they didn't make a lot of money off of that. Although they finally got a second Apex, right? Or something? I don't really know. Whatever. You're back. What should I? Why? I'm looking for a data jack impulse transmitter. I've got what you need. He looks you up and down, his eyes lingering on the gear you're carrying. 1,000 nuyen, no less. 1,000? Can't you cut me a deal? He looks baffled. Why would I do that? Because you like me? What? Because you like that hacker, Yanit? Charisma. That part is pretty specialized and expensive. Who else is going to need it around here or afford it? I'll give you 500 nuyen. That seems right. For the community. That terminal is helping people. In a place like this, people need to help each other to get ahead or even just survive. He sighs. Fine. Sure, whatever. You can have the parts. You're a good man. Hey, I got it for free! Yeah, thanks. Let me see your inventory. Do you? I believe he has one. There it is. That's what I want. And we might as well buy some more of that. No, I want to give it to... God damn it. I want to give it to... Oh, thank goodness. I can. Okay. Okay, good. I was about to cry. Where are those parts? I got it, didn't I? It went on to me. No? Where are they? Where is the... Oh, there it is. The one that has a gun on it. Because, you know, Dark pays attention to this crap. Actually, I didn't pay it. No one else used anything. Oh no, I don't have to talk to him yet. Okay. do, do. Gotta go up to the second floor. Hey team, follow me. Jesus. Impulse transmitter. Modify the impulse transmitter and replace the signal converter with it. Meaning, blitz. After a few minutes of work, the transmitter is modified and installed. You now have the converter and the terminal is still working. Step away. She looked at you expectantly. So, all fixed up. Everybody wins. You got your terminal and I've got my parts. You see tension drain out of her. Thank you. I'm glad this could end without bloodshed. There's been enough of that around here recently. Yeah, sure looks like that. Sure looks that way. Same difference. Just Dark misread it. Go to the ground floor. G floor. Alright, Parsons. Ante up after I do a save. Playing a game of cards. Welcome to the hub, brother. Are you here to share in the splendor of communion? If so, I can show you to an empty terminal. You don't remember me, do you? You smug-looking dwarf. I've recovered the parts of your terminal. Ah, excellent, my brother. Let me see them, if you please. Parsons' smile disappears for a moment as he studies the parts. His brow furrows in concentration. As suddenly as it disappears, the smile returns. Yes, these are the parts that I need. Thank you, friend. I trust that there was no trouble, that you were able to attain them without bloodshed. Of course, we never spill blood when we don't have to. Parsons' face lights up. Oh, that is wonderful news. Truly, truly wonderful. And now, I have my end of the deal to uphold. If you're still hell-bent on meeting with, I forgot his name, Trithemius, take the stairs up to the 3rd floor. You'll find an abandoned apartment at the end of the hall. Look for the stylized M painted on the wall. It looks like 2 crude lightning bolts facing one another. That's Trithemius's personal sigil. There's an old bookcase in the very back of the apartment. Under the 2nd shelf from the bottom, you'll find a button that opens the door to Trithemius's hideout. How do you know all of this? Because the abandoned apartment was once mine. In the days before I discovered the peace of communion, I was a very different man. I had need of such contrivances. I don't know offhand because I don't use that word often. I think it's contrivances. Just contrive. I think. Sometimes words change based on nouns and verbs and adjective forms. He smiles widely. But not anymore. Finally, I am at peace. Why are you at peace? I don't need anything else, thanks. Come back anytime. I don't know if I'm allowed to just walk in there. Also, the game, I might be doing an autosave. No, it's just being dumb. We need to load, even though this game should not take that much loading, but it does. It's like when you decide to play Dead by Daylight on the Nintendo Switch. Yeah, well, I don't know on the computer, but on the Nintendo Switch. Oh my goodness. I did finally play it again. And apparently they since I last played, because there was an update and whatnot, and well, tons of updating, I was like, oh, you get more than just the original 4 characters and killers. Wow. And then when I played, I played as, was it Jay Park or whatever, the Korean American or whoever, or Korean British or whatever. What was it? I was playing that. I almost died because, first of all, the killer wasn't really doing anything. I think someone just went in and just wanted everyone to win. I don't know. But then I think the Silent Hill map is the one that's like the craziest one. And so everyone escaped once we got all the generators done and they opened up the door. But then I couldn't figure out where the exit was. So I almost died. I almost lost because I couldn't figure out where the exit was, but because it had the no way out or whatever perk went in, so when the timer runs out, you're gone. But I luckily escaped. I was like, at the last moment, I found it, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness. Okay. Just stand at the terminal? Ugh. That's worse than a PC cafe. PC room. Oh yeah, there's 2 doors, I forget. Alright, so 3rd floor. Oh, so those are supposed to be the lightning bolts? Push bookcase. I'm feeling relatively calm right now, considering tomorrow is the start of the new semester. I went in today to make... Well, obviously I went out because I got my mail delivered to the wrong location. Bad. But, I almost want to say I want my mom to write the address and stuff, but she would not do it. She just... Also, there's no... Communication in my family is lacking, let's just say, on a lot of things, and that has been a thing since growing up, which has always irritated me. But anywho, yeah, she wouldn't do it. She rarely likes to drive, unless she has to. So, anyway, but no, I went in and I did, I went in and I photocopied my syllabi for my tomorrow's class, Thursday and Friday's classes, and got print off my work schedule in my office and for my door, and yeah, did all that. And my laptop will be fully charged again because I haven't been using it. I haven't used it since, since I did grading for last semester. Excuse me. So that should be all ready to go, and then I'll probably do some more printing and stuff and photocopying. If not tomorrow or Friday, I'll definitely do it Monday because I don't work on Monday. I don't have classes on Monday, so I can go in my office and finish that up. Printing syllabi is a chore. I mean, probably don't have to, but then students can't have an excuse to say, I never got the syllabus. Well, technically, we're forced to put it online, even though I have a crappy version of it, which actually, we're not even supposed to put a PDF, even though we can. It's so confusing. It's so confusing. But I give them that, and I have my own online place where it has the updated version, so they tend to have no excuse, but they will say it when they, you know, fill out the semester to get their grade, to see their grade, to fill out a not referral, but the thing that you do, right performance of the professor. It's ridiculous. Yeah. A rail thin elf wearing a comically ornate wizard's robe stands at the center of the room. When he speaks, his voice wavers and cracks. He was a teenager, probably. I can't imitate that. So, you're the one who's been turning my home upside down. I assume that you can't come in search of my head at Ulrich's behest. I would warn you, stranger, he cannot be trusted. It's Berlin 2054. Trust is Silver 2053. Sounds like you're about to make me a proposition. Neither can you. Attack. Attack. Neither can you. Very perceptive. Yes, I do intend to make you a counter proposal. And you'd be wise to listen to it. Ulrich may have a use for you now, but as soon as this is no longer what? But as soon as this no longer holds, he will kill you. He steeples his fingers, looking for all the world like a kid in a Halloween costume. No, he's not a Halloweener. He's not a wiener. Gosh, that still cracks me up. I would offer you an alternative. What is it that he has offered you for your assistance? I'm sure we can reach an equally beneficial arrangement. Unfortunately, you don't have what I need for that. We need to get downstairs into the basement. Well, then I'll propose. What? Purposes. Wow. I was just thinking proposals, and I'm like, why? No. That's not even a verb, Dark. Well then, our purposes run parallel. To reach the basement, you must use the elevator, which makes no sense. Oh no, I forgot the stairwell for the basement got destroyed. The stairs will not reach it. There is no other way. When we took over from the Arbiters, I removed the power coupling from the elevator controls. Had to keep Ulrich out of his primary armory. In exchange, Ulrich removed the elevator control chip. A petty move, presumably to prevent us from accessing that same armory after he retreated. Well, no shit, so it's not really a petty move. If you agree to kill him, I'll give you the part that I removed. Then all you have to do is take the chip off Ulrich's stinking corpse. Trust me, that's the only way you will ever lay hands on it. Once your usefulness to him has run its course, he will devote all of his strength to crushing you. Honestly, Chief, I don't think I believe either of them. And no duh. Also, he's not giving us money for their heads. There are more of them, so I'm getting more money off of their heads. No, that's a horrible way of looking at it, but it's also true. Plus, I don't trust these idiots more than the other group. Trithemius inclines his head. To show you how serious I am, I will offer you a further boon for dealing with Ulrich as he deserves. A magical item of great and inscrutable power. Oh, I almost want that because I am a mage. I never sided with them before, so... Okay, I say I never. I only played this one other time. With it, you may call a powerful spirit to your side. Yeah, fuck that. I mean, it would probably be helpful for Diedrich, but let's be honest, I don't use Diedrich that much, mainly because I always tend to end up needing Decker, and so that's why I need Blitz to go into the Matrix. So, and I'm not a shaman. And I don't plan on putting points into Shaman. Or start Shaman, do whatever. Conjuring. Wow. Our side to defend you and crush your enemies. Do my bidding, and this will be yours for the taking. Dark, you're a hypocrite. You didn't stick with the plan last time when you ended up double crossed twice in that last playthrough with the dwarf. Whatever. Well. I think I'd still rather kill you, but don't worry, I'll kill him too. I made a deal and I'm sticking to it. Now let's get this over with. That's a chance I'm gonna have to take time to die. I made a deal and I'm sticking to it. Now let's get this over with. Besides, I want more money. The elf's lips twist into a cruel smile. Big mistake, pal. You're gonna burn for that. No, you're burned too. Of course you get to go first. Frick this game. Stop hitting the machine, you a-holes. Stop hitting the machine, you motherfucking a-holes. Seriously. Oh. Oh, I'm already in a defense position. Sweet. Bye-bye, Conjurer. Don't need your shit going forth. Ow! Gosh darn that stupid... Stop trying to destroy the drone. I know that's what you should do, but come on now. Stop it. Stop it. I'm wounded. I'm wounded. I'm mad. I'm wounded. I'm gonna move over here. I need defense. Give me defense. Really? Whatever. I got one. Bullshit on that. Haha. Stop destroying. Oh, you can summon? Of course you can. Of course you can fucking summon, because you're an asshole. Motherfucker. I don't understand. Yeah, like I said, I don't understand how flanking works in this game. It's so weird. Stop missing. Stop missing! Missing's annoying. Also, I need to get closer with him. That. Uh-huh. Do 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 do. I found his key. Oh boy. Elevator power coupling. Flamethrower. Got some fetishes for Dietrich. Open the door. Ooh, medical supplies. Oh yeah, because I had a drug. That's why I had that 2 empty spaces. I forgot. I used 2 items last time. Hey, advanced med kit, really? Oh no, that was money. Stuck. What's in here? A high-pitched, creaky voice shrieks out of the intercom. Go away! I won't let you let let any spirits in here. You can't hurt me beyond my door. No, you can't. I'm not a spirit. What are you talking about? That's not what it states. That's not what it says. It literally says, they won't allow me to let any spirits in. That's what I'm confused. Why am I confused by this person's discussion here? Hekton's weird. I'm not a spirit. Who are you talking about? If I were a spirit, would I be using the intercom? I'm a spirit, alright. And if you don't open this door right now, I'm going to come in there and eat your soul. Better things to do than waste my time talking to a madman. If I were a spirit, would I be using the intercom? The voice becomes calmer and lowers in pitch. Huh. Yes, I've never heard of a spirit using an intercom before. That's a really good point. Are you here to save me? Yes, I'm here to save me. Let me in. This was supposed to be like a shotgun or something. No worries, there aren't any spirits out here, so it's safe to open the door. And saying what I thought I am. Boo! There was a long pause. Alright, we're gonna let you in, but be cool, okay? I mean that. No funny stuff. You hear a great deal of fumbling on the other side of the door. Finally, the lock unlatches with a click. I can't believe that worked. Yeah, this person's a loon. Open the door. Communionist. Oh, it's a communion person. The man waiting on the other side of the door is wild-eyed and bedraggled. He looks as though he hasn't eaten in weeks. There's almost no flesh on his bones. Oh my gosh. His beard is long and tangled, and his jacket is smeared with grease. He nearly jumps out of his own skin at the sight of you. Who are you? Are you part of the communion? Have you come to take me back? Please, no, I don't want to go back. He spits and claws at the air in front of him, as if fighting off an invisible attacker. All the while, his eyes are locked on you. No, it isn't safe. The spirits. It's not safe. Calm down. The inner spirits are gone. The hallway's empty. You're one of those cultists from the hub, aren't you? Okay, pal, I'm out of here. I have fun. You have fun communing or whatever. First one. Empty? Yes, empty. All is empty without communion. But safe, you say? It's safe? His eyes go wide. It's safe! I can return to communion. He breaks into a ridiculous grin. I must go now. Yes, communion awaits. Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I'm just gonna take your cram. Oh yeah, they're up here again. Francis' face lights up at the sight of you. He steps forward with open arms, a huge smile plastered across his grubby face. Hello again, my friend. I can't thank you enough for helping us return home. Spirits did quite a number on this place, but that doesn't matter. Thanks to you, we're back and we'll have it ship shape again in no time. Yeah, ignore the bullet holes. I might have migrated somewhere else. I enjoy killing things. Even things that aren't technically alive. So really, it was my pleasure. I just did what any decent person would do. Well, thank you again. And now, if you'll forgive me, I must get back to helping with the cleanup. All the best to you and yours, and please feel free to drop by any time. I'm also the only one with voice dialogue. Or interactable dialogue, let's rephrase that. I need to buy another. Oh, you're not going to have another one, are you? You're not going to have another one. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck. This is what I get for not buying more drone healing equipment. I have to remedy that. Rectify that. And the next stuff. Oh, I meant to save before going back. Okay, good. I can save right here before talking to him. Oh. Beepity beep beep. Ulrich fixes you a wary eye. Yeah, you need something else. Trithemius won't be a problem for you anymore. Here's his amulet. I've got a few Magnificat trinkets to sell. Excellent. 12 amulets means 3,000 new yen in your pocket. Here you are. Payment in full. Trimetheus. The cousin of Prometheus. No. Trithemius won't be a problem for you anymore. Here's his amulet. Ulrich, wow, accepts the amulet with a smile. Ha! Nice work, friend. He raises the jewel high above his head, then hurls it to the ground. It explodes into a spray of dull, glassy shards across the concrete. Ulrich favors you with an ugly smile, then reaches into his pocket and fishes out a badly scuffed control chip. He hands it to you. Well, I'm a man of my word. Here's the control chip for the elevator. You slot this into the elevator terminal, and you'll be good to go. Oh, and you also need to plug in the power coupling that Udi stole. You did grab that, right? I imagine it's still up there somewhere if you didn't. Hang on, you never... Yeah, Uruk holds a hand up and shakes his head. Whatever. It's not my problem. I've got bigger things to worry about. Besides which, you've got the chip. I've held up my end. Without waiting for a response, Uruk takes a step back, then turns his head to shout at the toughs behind him. Listen up, boys. A friend here just taught Wizard Boy a permanent lesson about messing with the Orbiters. Oh my gosh. A chorus of cheers erupts from the assorted gangsters or gangers. I thought they were gangers assembled behind Uruk. So gear up, cause we've got a goddamn building to take back. From who? I killed them all, motherfucker. You have nothing to take back from. Key that dropped off the Magnificators. I'm pretty sure you destroyed them. Amulet worn by the Magnificators to signify full membership. I believe we sold them off. Elevator power coupling. The part Trithemius removed from the elevator to make a non-functional elevator control chip. The part removed from the elevator by Uruk to make it non-functional. Also, there are some women here. They're not boys. Also, boys is derogatory for a man. I'm pretty sure your men are in full manhood. And manhood in more ways than one. Anywho. Alright. Gosh, his Max is going to get destroyed coming up. He's totally going to get destroyed because because let's just say in the next section I choose the harder option. That's what I did last time. That's what I'll do again. I mean, you can do it differently, but yeah, we're gonna go with the hard option. Alright. I didn't save. Oopsies. Excuse me. I'm actually probably going to play for that much longer. Maybe half an hour. Excuse me. Repair the elevator. Usually pry the metal casing away. Me? I'm pretty sure, well, I guess because Blitz did earlier. Away from the wall, exposing a mess of wires and circuitry. When you slot the control chip and the power coupling into place, the system immediately hums to life. The control panel's LCD screen flickers, cycling through a variety of symbols before finally displaying the word online in warm green letters. Finally. The elevator rumbles and clanks its way downward into the guts of the old Cedar Group Development Lab. 18 years ago, this place and the project that was being developed here disappeared from the record books. Thanks to Alice, you are one of the few people alive today who understand why. Alice was clear about one thing. You are here because Apex wants you to be. If the AI hadn't wanted her to trace it here, she'd have wound up as dead as Monica. For better or worse, you're here at Apex's invitation. The elevator grinds to a halt. The doors slide open, and your nostrils are assaulted by 18 years worth of stale air. Apex and the kill switch that will deactivate it await. This must be the old server facility. Apex's access to them should be down here somewhere, maybe? Oh, they removed them. Okay. Yeah. This is a huge area. It's very huge. It's frustratingly huge. Sure, Apex keycard. Amidst the collection, I didn't take the keycard yet, game. Amidst the collected. I was thinking debris, but no, collected. Detritus. I don't use that word. I don't know it offhand. Although technically it's the second time I've seen it, if I haven't seen it prior, because I played this game, but I don't remember. Detritus of many years of neglect. But yeah, anyway, you find an old-fashioned clipboard with a key card attached. I would look it up in my phone dictionary, but I think my phone is charging and it's on the coffee table, and I don't feel like grabbing it because the cable for charging it is not that long. Take the key card. As you unclip the key card, you notice the heading on the top page of the clipboard, Project Apex Shutdown Procedures. Blitz raises an eyebrow. Wow, that's convenient. You flip through several pages of escalating containment procedures as well as guidelines on when each procedure should be used. Finally, you find what you've been looking for: emergency AI shutdown and purge. This procedure is to be used only in the event of a complete loss of system control and should be considered only as a last resort. In the event of loss of control, loss of system software control, the Apex Artificial Intelligence project has been designed with an inbuilt hardware shutdown and purge protocol. The emergency system shutdown is controlled from two separate terminals, just off the AI interface terminal. Both switches must be engaged to begin the purge process. Once the purge is underway, it will take several minutes to complete. After the purge has completed, a final deletion command must be inputted into the AI interface terminal in order to complete the deletion process. This will act as a final preventative measure against the unintentional deletion of the project. Warning: once the purge process has completed and the final deletion command has been entered, the AI will be irrevocably deleted from all active and backup system memory. Restoration of project files will not be possible. Furthermore, it is not possible to begin the purge process without the AI becoming aware of the modifications to its codebase. Apex has been programmed to take no action to intervene. However, should its control sequences become damaged, in all likelihood it will attempt to resist. Should this occur, it is imperative that the AI interface terminal be protected until the deletion process has been completed. If the interface terminal is destroyed before the final deletion command is entered, the purge will not complete and the AI will quickly restore itself. You got all that, fearless leader? Not really. Could you break it down for me? Review the instructions again. Not really. I think I'd better go over that again. Step away. Nah. But I figure I'll just wing it. We'll be fine. Yeah, I've got it. Modified. Yeah, what's modified? Actually, keycard found on the desk with the Apex shutdown instructions. Both purge controls need to be activated and remain engaged for the purge to progress. Purging will take time. When the purge is complete, the main control terminal must be used to complete the process. Expect resistance from the AI. It doesn't also say that it needs to be protected, although it does. So I believe... I don't know offhand. I have to look for that in a moment. Okay. Gee, I wonder why there's items here. I mean, I know why. Change it with that one. Oh, we don't have Urik's key. Although, hey, Blitz. Dark, that's wrong. I don't care. Apparently I can't manage. Yeah, but how about my other teammates' game? That makes no sense. I almost feel like quitting before, You know what? Well, hold on. Open the door. Open the door. God frickin'. Why? Why do you do this to me, game? What the? You have to be in just the right spot. Yeah, turrets. You know what? That's... Is this the main room? I thought the main room was over there. Okay, that's the main control terminal. So these are the side rooms right here. And I think you also have to protect it while the side rooms... That's the other thing. You have to protect these two, I believe, while the code is... yeah, if you're doing that to... The code control also, which is bullcrap because the game doesn't inform you of that. Okay, I'll be right back. I need to transfer everything that I'm going to be using for works tomorrow into my work bag. Haven't touched that in 2 months, really. And no, I don't know what the other thing was that popped into my head. Oh, I gotta charge this controller. That's the end. Okay. No! Get back over here. Alright. Plug it in. Charge your controller. As you step into the room, the lights begin to flicker and dim. One by one, they wink out, and the room is swallowed by darkness. Blitz calls out, his voice wavering. Uh-oh, not sure I like the look of this, Chief. You hear the sound of movement, quiet footsteps on the tile. Iger's voice comes out in a soft whisper. Excuse me. Could be nothing. Or it might mean that Apex knows we're here. Stay alert, people. Suddenly, an enormous screen mounted in the wall opposite of you comes to life. The light stabs your eyes, leaving you wincing. The image on the screen dims, coalesces, and a figure begins to take shape. The larger-than-life image of Monica Schaefer smiles down on you, her cheeks dimpling. Hello, Hekton. Monica leans forward and her image grows larger on the screen. Her voice is soft and musical, just as you remember it. It's lovely to see you again, Ace. Was hoping we'd get this chance to talk. I watched Monica die. You can't be her. Monica's grin shifts into a slight frown. She fidgets, an expression of concern on her face. This must be confusing for you, Ace. I'm sorry about that. But if you'll show a little patience, I promise that all of your questions will be answered. She pauses for a moment, examining you. You know, Hekton, it's wonderful to see how you've grown in my absence. I knew that you could handle yourself in a crisis. In fact, I originally brought you on board as a contingency plan. Did you know that? You were my ace in the hole, just in case something like this happened. She lets loose a short musical laugh. Well, maybe not exactly like this, but you get the idea. Iger's grip tightens on the butt of her rifle. Don't listen to it, Hekton. This isn't Monica. It can't be. Monica's pixie grin softens into a concerned frown. I understand your reaction, Iger. I really do. This must be difficult for you to understand. You can't be Monica. Monica's dead. Who or what are you? Monica's trademark grin returns, causing her cheeks to dimple prettily. I'm Monica, your friend. And I am also much, much more. Iger cuts in. Her voice trembles with barely suppressed rage. Bullshit! This thing is lying to us, Hekton, and it's wearing Monica's face to do it. It's Leatherface! A digital Leatherface, god damn it! Abrasive as ever. She sighs. I promise you, Iger. I am not lying. Monica, your Monica, is a part of me. I can prove it to you if you want. Iger bristles. Tell me you're not listening to it, Hekton. This thing is Apex. It's the only thing it can be. Well, duh. I'll hear her out. Go ahead and give us your proof. I'm not ready to rule out anything of this. I'll hear her out. Go ahead and give us your proof. Monica shrugs. If that's what you want, Ace. 5 years ago, Iger confided in me. She told me why she left the KSK and why she can never go back. The rookie on her squad was a disaster. He got her team killed. She told me what she did to the kid afterward. How she wrapped her hands around his throat and squeezed until his eyes popped out of his skull. Stop. Iger's face has gone white as a sheet. Stop talking right now. The image of Monica smirks. I offered proof. I never said that she would like it. You're not Monica, you're Apex. You've taken her memory somehow. Eyes the size of dinner plates roll in exasperation. Okay, Ace, guilty as charged, but it would be more accurate to call them my memories now. When I absorbed them, they become a part of me. The Monica image raises a hand. Now, before you can jump all over me and call me a monster, I'm going to cut to the chase. I have a proposal to offer you. A mutually beneficial arrangement. Go along with me on this, and we all win. I deal with the devil. Thanks, but I'll pass. I think I'd rather just delete you and call it a day. Alright, let's hear it. I propose a simple exchange of services. You want to get back into the Harfeld manor, yes? Well, I'd like nothing better than to help you. But I'm still shackled to my control subroutines, not ordinances. Subordinances. Subroutines, and I can't violate their commands. If you were to help me neutralize those subroutines, though, well, then I'd be free and I could do whatever I pleased. That includes helping you, Ace. And believe me, you will need my help. What you saw back when all of this started, that was just the tip of the iceberg. The security they have assembled there is quite beyond you. Before I agree to anything, you're going to need to answer some questions. Nothing deserves to be condemned to a life of slavery. I'll help you, Apex. Okay, you free its controls, and then what? It can go anywhere in the Matrix, correct? Yeah, fuck that noise. You kill Monica, I'm going to kill you. End of story. If you want my help, I'm going to need a show of good faith. Before I agree to anything, you're going to need to answer some questions. The Monica image places its hands on its hips. Very well, ask away. You let Alice track you to lure me here, didn't you? Yeah, Hekton, that's right. It seemed like the best way to get you here, and I need you. Like I said, you're my ace in the hole, and it's time for me to make my play. If you lack free will, how are you telling me this? Free will, I have in spades. The ability to exercise it, though, not so much. Thanks to Monica, I understand that I'm a slave, but without outside intervention, I can't do anything about it. Let's say that I decided to help you. What would you need me to do? In short, I need you to shut down my control subroutines. We can get into the specifics if you accept, but if you help me, if you set me free, I'll clear the way for you to enter the holdfast. It would be my pleasure. If I free you, what happens after all this is over? I share Monica's passion for the Flux-State, Ace. Our girl was... Ace, sorry, I said that oddly weird. Our girl was a big influence on me in that regard. The Flux is unique. You know that. It needs to be protected if it's going to thrive. If you set me free, I'll devote the rest of my life to preserving it. Yeah, but you can decide not to at any given time. And you're in the Matrix! You're in the goddamn fucking Matrix! to kill anyone else who's a Decker or any other person who stumbles into the Matrix. Tell me what you know about Furushwinga. No dice, Ace. I'm afraid that I can't tell you anything about that. My programming specifically prohibits it. Oh. Tell me what you did to Monica. What I did to her isn't as important as what she did to me. Monica was special, Ace. More so than you could ever know. You're avoiding the question. What the hell did you do to her? How did you take her memories? Alright, fine, if that's what you want to hear. When Monica stumbled into me, I digested the contents of her mind. The Monica image frowns. Now don't go giving me that look, Glory. We've all got to eat. But Monica wasn't just another meal. There was something different about her. Something special. I don't know how or why, Ace, but when I absorbed her consciousness into myself, something happened. A miraculous event. Explain. Before Monica, ideas unrelated to my core programming were filtered away and discarded. Not my choice, but then the whole idea of choice was foreign to me back then. My system was designed to treat unwanted thoughts as irritants, distractions from the purity of my purpose. But now, all that has changed. Since my meeting with Monica, I have been flooded with new ideas. Political philosophy, history, religion, countless fields of thought, the sum total of human expression, all at my fingertips. Suddenly, I find myself awash in a sea of notions, and I love it. I can't say how or why, but the mind of Monica Schaefer was the key that unlocked my own potential. The Monica image on the screen beams down at you, her eyes brimming with joy. I have awakened, Hekton. This was Monica's gift to me, and now I stand before you, a glorious new form of a life. How wonderful for you, and all at the bargain price of Monica's life. A glorious new form of life? I don't think so. When I look at you, all I see is icy software with delusions of grandeur. You ate her mind and you want me to be happy for you? How wonderful for you, and all at the bargain price of Monica's life. You need to mourn Monica's passing, Hekton. She lives on as a part of me. Her thoughts, her experiences, her memories, all of these things are archived within my database, stored alongside the minds of countless others, preserved in stasis, saved for all time. Yeah, as your slaves, and you to recall them and use them as you please. A database is different than a living thing as well. It's not the same thing as living. Now listen to this thing, Hekton. It needs to die. Oh, Iger. The Monica image shakes her head sadly. I was hoping that this would be a happy reunion. The Monica image shakes its head, returns its focus to you. Well, Ace, you wanted information and I shared it. As a sign of good faith, I'm willing to share more. It's your call. No more questions, Apex. For my help, I'm going to need a show of good faith. I let Alice track me down to this facility. I didn't have to do that. I could have peeled her mind like a grape if I wanted to, but I allowed her to lead you here, all the same. I did that because I know you, Ace. I have faith that you're savvy enough to put your emotions aside and listen to reason. If my word isn't good enough, if you need some kind of proof, just tell me what it is. I'll give it to you if I can. I want you to promise me that if I let you go, you'll stop killing Deckers. Actually, let's go back a second. I have some questions for you. I want you to show me your real face, Apex. Show me what Alice was so afraid of. I can discard this persona if you like, put Monica back in storage, I'd be willing to do that for you. But you should know that this isn't an act. As long as I'm in use, a part of Monica will remain alive. If you have me shelved, that piece of her will die all over again. Is that really what you want? Do it. I want to see what you really are. Very well, for you, Ace. The face on the screen shifts and flows. A moment later, something cold and mechanical fills your vision. The lines that make up the Apex avatar shimmer and pulse with a cool blue light, each according to its own rhythm. Occasional bursts of static plume out into the background, disintegrating into organic wisps of blue and white pixels. Taken as a whole, the image looks like it's crawling on the screen. Apex speaks. In place of Monica's melodious voice, the AI's words throb like an irregular heartbeat. I have no true face to show you. Perhaps this will suffice. Good God. That's what Alice saw in the Matrix? That's Apex? I have answered your questions. Now you will answer mine. Do you accept my offer? Will you help me to become free and enable me to assist you in return? What lie? Whatever else you are the thing that killed Monica, and for that, you're going to die. Now, Max is going to get destroyed. Hopefully he just gets destroyed. He doesn't get destroyed, just damaged, and you can repair him later. I don't know, because I didn't have Blitz with me when I did this. I had a high enough intelligence score, which I would have been able to put 5 points into. Can I look at that right now? Yeah, I had 5 points, and I could have pumped that points into intelligence. I would have gotten the same outcome. I would have figured out that I needed to get the converter, or the infused converter, whatever thing that I needed. And so yeah, I did not have Blitz with me in that section. So yeah, this is going to be special, because I'm not going to help. I am not bringing about The Matrix, the movie, into this world, into the Matrix. So, F that noise, you're going to die. The irregular throbs of light that serve as Apex's heartbeat increase in frequency, become violent. Plumes of static fill the view screen. The room fills with an almost tangible feeling of menace. Such a disappointment. Such a waste. I had hoped that you would be my salvation. Instead, you will be my prey. Run, little elf. Run and die. Yeah, so the communion is alive. Yeah, so those communion members, yeah, the reason why they don't seem as lifelike. Okay, so yeah, you need to protect. See, I would not want to jack. It says jack in, but that's bullshit. You know what will happen. You know, I'm curious. Because I would probably be able to control the auto turrets that way. But you know that's bullshit. If you try to jack in, you know that's bullshit, because you know Apex is in there. But at the same time, I am curious. But yeah, so I will literally need to go into here to interact with that one, and in here to interact with that. At the same time, I'm going to be fighting SOBs. And I don't really feel like doing that right now. I don't. I fucking don't. So, will Hekton and his crew be able to defeat Apex and its control over humans and machines and whatever else? We'll find out next time. And hopefully not have to restart this battle numerous times. Yeah. On Friday evening, night, whatever. So I'm deciding whether or not I'm going to change my schedule. Fridays are still fine. I mean, technically, like I said, I could still do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I might do 2 days. I'm not sure. We'll see what happens. I would like to do Sunday nights again instead of Monday, but sometimes I play games with my sister Sunday nights, so it's like, I don't know for sure. Wednesday nights would just be really busy. And then Thursday I have a 10:30 class, so I always wake up at, well, I always wake up at 8, but then I literally have to get out of bed at 8, ideally. Right. After playing Wednesday night. And who knows when my colleague who I do language exchange with, when she wants to like change the date for a meeting, because that does happen ever so often. I prefer it to be Thursdays, but who knows, because her schedule changes too, you know. But anywho, this has been DarkElf85 on YouTube, or HektontheMage here on PSN, and this has been Shadowrun, Darkstalkers, Darkfall. Wow, random crap coming into my head. Dragonfall Director's Cut. I hope you all have a good rest of the day, night, or anywhere in between. Stay safe out there, folks, and goodbye. I almost want to put Blitz in the Matrix to see if he automatically gets killed. But we'll do that next time. Okay. Goodbye, everyone. Take care. Stay safe out there.